Okay. Hi, everybody. It's Friday. It's time to continue more Slay the Spire. Today, we're looking at a mod that may or may not be... okay. Let's actually take a talk here. There's a number of different types of mods for characters, right? We have mods that are... take something in the game, this is an avocado, but it's an enemy in the game, and expand upon it and make it its own thing. We have... we're gonna take a character I like and try to build a class around them. We have, maybe same with the paladin here. We have try to do some mechanically unique thing. Spell modifiers, minions of the bees or whatnot. You have ones that, different levels of effort. And then you have, the joke mod. One Punch Man is what I consider for the, mental image of the joke mod. But, even the idea of the stave is almost a joke. But it's a real class, right? The Dio mod, I thought was just going to be a one-note joke, but the Dio mod was real. So I have to ask myself, how real is the problem, Sleuth? Are we going to have a one-note joke? Are we going to have a fully implemented class? I think we're gonna have a class because we've got this here has some implications. Temp HP, purge. We've seen threats of these stats a couple times now. I will preface with my knowledge of what this is zero. I could not tell you a single fact about Problem Sleuth other than where it is located on the internet, which somehow makes it related to Homestuck in some way, maybe, because it's an Andrew Hussey thing. Anyway, that's literally the only fact I can tell you, and it's probably wrong and being corrected right now. That's also basically the only fact I can tell you about Homestuck. So we're gonna learn together, or not. Okay, so we do have stats. Pulchritude, Vim, and Imagination. What does our deck look like? Okay. Strike. Looks like we have a gun with candy corn in it. That's pretty neat. Those will hurt. They are normal strikes. Defend. It's good defend. Alright. Ooh, only 3 defends. I actually like that a lot. Key handgun. Okay. If the enemy intends to attack, block. Otherwise, attack. Okay. This is a card I've always... we've played a lot of mods. I'm stunned we don't see this more, right? If you need block, it's block. If you need damage, it's damage, that sort of thing. It's kind of wild we don't see this more often. So... take inventory. Oh, my goodness. Alright. This is an immediate upgrade because it's broken. 0 cost to draw is wild. Okay, it looks like Problem Sleuth is more of a joke on a adventure game, detective style stuff, which makes sense. And, oh, okay. This has a green stat number. Alright. So green must be pulchritude, listed here. Charismatic stat. If you don't have enough pulchritude for a card, it will cost 0, retain, purge, and give you 1 point of pulchritude permanently instead of activating its effects. Oh! Oh shit. Really? Okay. So this card doesn't do anything right now. But, so Purge is like, it's like Exhaust, but Super Exhaust. You can't get it back, it doesn't go anywhere. So like, Diplomacy here, because we don't have the 5 for it, every time we draw it, it's going to be a 0 coster that gives us 1 pulchritude until we hit 5. At that point, it's going to be playable as a super Iron Wave that also is an exhaust outlet. And I'm guessing we're going to have 3 different colors, maybe red for Vim and blue for Vim, red for Imagination, something like that. We'll take the random common relic, sure. 73 starting HP. One, 2, and a late shop. Hexaghost. Something like this. And then, yeah. So we want to make sure we get our stats from our cards. Like, that means I'm going to want to make fights go long enough to draw them. Which right now is just 2 turns or 3 turns, but... Interesting. I guess we'll see how... I think this is the line. There is this line as well, which has... It's an early shop rather than a late shop. I'd rather just go here. Alright, so this is going to exhaust from our deck. Alright. So it's not gone, it just gave us a pulchritude. Okay, alright. Just whip some candy corn that's still on the table. Okay. This mod's like sweet. Okay. A Pez Uzi. Deal 8 damage to all enemies, gain 1 temp imagination. Candy corn, unplayable. I wonder if this must be a... Oh, good God. Oh, boy. Oh, no. Shift the enemy intent ahead 1 turn. That's usually a good way to die in most fights. This is an interesting card. Okay, so we need to do fights to get, like, stats up first. Yeah, we're gonna do this. Okay. Helix is an incredibly good. Remove a strike? Upgrade the inventory? I don't hate remove a strike. Our first boss fight is going to be really hard. I'm actually worried about this fight right here. Yeah, this is worrying. Oh. Huh. Oh, I should have just killed this turn anyway. Whatever. It's irrelevant. Okay. Huh. The stats do not seem to have any inherent effect. Okay, we got up to 3 imagination, which means I can play my imagination cards now. Okay. The temp HP is from the starting relic. Whenever you purge, you get a temp HP. Gain 1 auto parry. Ah, it's the Truffle Shuffle, which is a reference to the Goonies, which I'm assuming is part of. You know what? Sure. All right. Oh boy. I'm very worried about this fight. I don't know if I have the damage for this fight to win. My buffer's breaking there anyway. I should have went with strikes. Alright, this is basically the best I have. This fight is solved. I retain my hand every turn. Okay. I think we're full blocking here, then next turn we full attack. This take inventory is kind of busted, huh? I have 9 temp imagination. Okay. Cool. Oh my god. Do I have to take a fight? So I can get diplomacy up to... Yeah, I think the fight is better here. Adding a card to the deck means we can't do the retain everything trick, yes. But here's the thing, once this turns on, it exhausts cards. Oh boy. Lose imagination. Like, that's flat, like, it goes down, so then the card becomes unplayable. I know we have temp imagination in the deck. Damn it, I shouldn't be focusing on 3 different stats. I should be, what, going in on 1. I'm gonna take it. Okay, we should have this fight really cleanly. I went with that because it full blocks here. And it gets me a Vim. This uses the buffer. All right. Slowly, stats are being gained. Very slowly. That's too many dazes. I don't like taking this much free damage here. Yep, the heal keeps happening. Okay. We have not seen anything that calls for multiple stats, so I feel like I should be focusing on one, but I don't know which because I don't know what different stats do, you know? And anyway, we've cleaned out the fight. I do like the setup we have here. It's a unique setup, I'll give it that. Yep, we're just playing what we got right now. Lear. Damn. 3x3 apply a Vulm? Yeah, okay. It's also on one of our good stats. I actually think the Singing Bowl will do nicely. This is one where we might want to pass if we see, like, Big Polk or Big Vim. Yeah, we'll anger the mushrooms. Yeah, we're gonna go over the ones that have plus strength. Okay. So we take a little bit of a lump, but we'll get out of the fight pretty seamlessly. I love that we throw the regal pillow. Exhaust a card in your discard pile. Murals are unplayable statuses that... Oh, I see. Okay. Take the HP on this one. Alright, so if I'm upgrading something, Bite Heartily will be wanted soon. I think Diplomacy or Take Inventory or Handgun / Key are the ones that are really good right now, because they're the ones that are like both offense, defense. Like all of these are. Obviously this draws, so... This one's interesting because it's not block, it's temp HP, and that makes it a lot more powerful. Let's go ahead and upgrade take inventory. Alright, so we're gonna shop. We got $250. Huh. Okay. Oh, holy shit, mill. Oh, someone's using mill.
Actual for real.
Yeah.
Degular mill.
It's just the word mill, and what does it mean? Discard the top amount of cards from the top. Hell yeah. It's mill.
It's canonized. No one has any reason to not use the word mill for that anymore.
Alright, we got some generic ones. We got some Pulchritude and Vim, and then Pulchritude and Vim liker. Forget the gummy zombie. This one's gonna take a long time to turn on. So we've learned how these stats work.
Good to know.
Cards that require them will have like a requirement in their side here. If you don't meet the requirement, the card turns 0 cost and gains the text gain 1 X permanently, and then like purges itself from the deck for the fight.
I see.
So we won't be able to play it
until you have 11 Pulchritude.
Right, which every fight I play this and gain 1. Same with the gummy zombie, which is the card I'm thinking about grabbing here.
So, long and short of it is that you are slowly upgrading yourself to be able to play your cards for actual.
Yeah, like right now, and then like, you know, this one here, the Candy Mech, actually does bop us backwards on use.
I see. Okay.
But temp imagination is a mechanic, so we can get back up to it. Yeah. Our deck is a little unwieldy because mostly learning the mechanics. This feels like I'm gonna definitely pick the gummy zombie, and then we're gonna remove. I think just
it's been so goddamn long. It was Problem Sleuth, Pickle Inspector, and what was this? The other one, the large one with the Vim.
My knowledge of Problem Sleuth is literal 0, so I've got nothing for you.
I read Problem Sleuth a very long time ago, and I was there when it was being made. Ace Dick. All right, there we go. That makes sense.
Okay.
That's fair.
I was gonna do that no matter what. Okay, so yeah, so now this has like
just gain 1 Pulchritude in Vim.
Yes. It also has, the way our typewriter works, whenever a card purges, we gain a temp HP and minus a strength for a turn on the enemy.
Oh, neat.
So,
okay.
So it makes it so this isn't a null action.
Mm. Listen, when it comes to Problem Sleuth, I started reading it like when it was about halfway through its run. I finished it. I thought it was fucking great. And then when you started working on Homestuck, it lost me within the first act.
Yeah, it's a Uzi. Actually, I like the design on this. This is one of your base cards. I'm surprised we haven't seen this more.
I think this is actually, I think there's a card that's very similar to this in the first Koichi character mod.
Okay, so now we have take inventory. Sure. Bite. just get rid of that one. Okay. We're at 10 Vim now. I really love the effect when we attack. All of our attacks are just chucking nonsense. Usually candy corn. There's the typewriter. Ooh! You in fact love to see it.
Molten Egg in Zone 1 is the best. Every time.
Oh, no, that's interesting.
Oh, you... Okay, I get it. So this one, it doesn't do anything in your inventory aside from take up space unless you're able to discard it or exhaust it.
Or
in which case, it gives you buffer.
Or you just play it. This one is playable.
Does that not?
Well,
okay.
Because drop says enters the discard.
Oh, right. Yeah, fair point.
The other cards we've seen with this mechanic have, like, unplayable. Or something. Top deck. Okay. Wanna call this mod out, not call out in a bad way, but, like, this mod is really good at just using the right word for what it means. Mill, top deck, drop. Like...
It's just using terms that you would use for these effects, for the most part.
So this is just like buffer.
Yeah, when you upgrade, this is almost identical to unupgraded buffer.
Sure.
Remove a card from your deck.
I don't care about healing because Hexaghost is what we're up against.
Yeah.
Definitely should just remove a strike.
You only have 2 defense? What was the size of this deck when you started?
10 cards, and it starts with 4 strike, 3 defend, the key, take inventory, which is wild, by the way. And diplomacy is in your starting deck. Basically, as a way to, you know, show you the mechanic of it. But yeah, I've already removed.
Long short, it is slightly low on average for strikes and defense for a starting deck.
Yes, 4 and 3, which is usually it's 4 and 4. Like the base
and 5
you see
and 5
is,
for the silence.
Yeah, usually you see 4/4 and then 2 cards that show off mechanics. I'm fine just getting rid of all my damn strikes forever. And we definitely want to upgrade. This is playable in the fight. That's nice. 9 and 9. Lear could also be played if... At some point I want to upgrade Gummy Zombie, but we need to get up to the numbers for it. Hero Bust is also, like, real. This fight's gonna suck. We need damage. The best source of damage upgrade is... That card's going to be necessary for the long of this fight if we... Okay, so... Alright, so we want a bunch of block on this turn. Because it should be 4x6. Oh! Oof. Okay.
Strength Bound is really good against Hexaghost.
Yep. Also Thorns. Good source of damage there. Alright, Lear is now playable. So this will discard next turn. Unless I play take inventory. I guess I'm just not gonna play this. Oh no! Oh, this is always retained. Oh, I'm dumb. I thought my mind is it's like one turn of retaining. That's not how this works. Drop is on exhaust too, I think. Okay.
It is, yeah. So you can use your diplomacy for it.
Yeah. First things first. Okay, I was seeing if we were gonna draw into a one of those burns. Okay, our damage is actually, like, doing well in this fight. I was worried about it, but, like, it's not as bad as I thought.
It is Hexaghost. It's a boss that's designed so that you can defeat it with only a couple of extra cards on a basic deck.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, and then we get to do what I wanted, which is burn that. Luckily, okay, this is where. Luckily, like, the added burns give me something to do with diplomacy. Like, I'm not just burning out my deck.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Inferno! Okay. Okay. Sweet.
You have imagination of 9 plus 10.
What?
Ooh, hold on.
Roll boxcars.
One of the 4 midnight cards see your hand.
Okay.
Deal 40 damage to all enemies, lose 4 imagination, requires 20. Even with all of your bonuses there, you only got up to 19 in that fight.
Right.
Brass tacks.
Brass tacks.
Discard your hand, draw the many cards.
That is useful. That's, like, super good with our drop cards.
Yeah.
I don't think I can pass up this, though. Like, this is...
I have to imagine the Sepulchritude is like a rare that costs like 4, at least.
Okay. Well, let us roll boxcars.
Yeah, you don't know what that is or what it means, but hey, we'll take them.
Dome. God, remove 2.
You want to go down to 1 and 1 for attack and defend? Because that remove 2 is actually pretty good in that instance, but...
Yeah.
On the other hand, Runic Dome is pretty free at this point, right? Like, mostly no... The only concern on Runic Dome, when you get down to it in the modern day of Slay the Spire, is the heart doing the big attack or the many attack. That's it.
Yeah. The fight before the heart has a lot of random elements on, like, who's attacking for what. That can get you.
Not on the first turn.
Not on turn 1.
On the first turn, they always do the same thing.
But every turn past that, it could be like 50 from the back. Or,
yeah,
you know, front. God, removing the defendant strike. We always go for the heart. Every single run is going for the heart. And
every mod gets to try out doing the heart.
I think right now, like, we have a pretty high win percentage against the heart with, like, just the random mods. It's rare that a mod can't do it out the gate.
Yeah, but there have been a couple of really close ones though that are also fun.
Yes.
Like I remember the Chen one where you went down to like literal last possible hit.
Yeah.
Oh, and if they added a heart kill scene for this one, it seems pretty obvious what they would do.
We also have a singing bowl, which does a lot for keeping us.
Oh, singing bowl is really good.
All right, a lot of oh my god, this is like 4 bonfires.
Okay.
No fight.
And a lot of that doesn't work. That doesn't cross over.
Damn. That's not what I want. I don't know if I want this shop.
You only have 122. You may as well skip it.
And fights actually have a purpose, like gaining us main stats by spending our big cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is 3 elites. And we have a lot of bonfires if we need to, like, heal up on the way, so this should be fine.
But more realistically for me, you got a lot of bonfires. It's a lot of free upgrades.
All right.
See what rolling boxcars means for the good stuff.
Oh, boy.
Oh, they cause you to lose stats, but they are reasonably powerful cards. What? Can you check to see what these look like when they're upgraded?
Not from this.
Okay.
So diamond armor is really cool because we can discard our you know,
buffer.
Our buffer. This is just uppercut. That's pretty damn good. Oh, a card from your drop. Then hand top deck a card. Oh, okay. And then this is like hyper recursion. And this is made for this fight and only this fight. Actually, so one of the things that's actually nice with this, we lose one of our highest stats, which the Truffle Shuffle has the ability that just says, at the end of a fight or when you take damage, gain a Vim for the first time you do. So we're always going to be gaining Vim back.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, this one's obviously club because, you know.
Means that you can knock any of these down.
And then,
really,
you know. All right, let's put biggest one on the ground and you on the ground.
Interesting definition of purge, because most instances of purge are, you know, removed from your deck permanently.
Yeah. Oh, right.
You also have the thorns. I love that you killed the one that was still flying first with that.
So I can kill here, but I don't want to because I want to draw Candyback. Candyback's the last card I have that hasn't done its purge yet in the fight, and we want to make sure we've like, luckily with the size of this deck, 15 cards, it only takes us 3 turns to see the whole deck.
Mm-hmm.
Are you attacking? No. Truffle shuffle. I don't know what I think on this one. I almost want to pick Charisma Blast as both a way to get more pulchritude so I can get up to that power, but also this is a 14 damage strike.
Oh, hold on. Mill specifically specifies discard.
From the top of your drop, yes, that will do it.
So that would, if for instance your drop card was on the top, that would count.
Yes. Hey, buddy.
So weirdly enough, actually, the mod that this has the most in common with was, I think, the very first one of the Toho ones that showed up was one of my favorites, the Administrix. For having a discard a sub theme going on here, especially even from deck to bottom, that has its own set of stats.
Yes.
Attached to it.
Yep.
A little bit of a if an enemy does X or Y theme as well.
Then 5 cards left. We'll draw the last cards we need. Again, the Gummy Zombie is the last thing that we want to play for stats. Oh, that was the worst ordering. So yeah, then we get that Vim. Then Stiller Bust. So this card's wild if we have all the temp imagination, and it's, you know, the worst thing in the world if we don't. Just take the health here. I like keeping this as slim as I can. Oh, okay.
You very well could have had only 1 strike left.
We might still.
This card removal rate is pretty good.
Okay, we're getting up there.
So, neither of these are attacking you first, I think. Or does Cultist attack first? Sorry, Chosen attack first and then?
Chosen attacks on 1 and then does the thing on 2.
Right, okay. Meanwhile, of course, the Cultists, though, their power is unmatched.
Caw-caw! Right, -3 strength. Good luck. Take inventory.
Is there any reason why you're not hard stabbing the one in the back first?
Because I don't think I'm playing it on the turn. It's every chance, so that's I know. Well, I knew they weren't attacking, so the weak doesn't matter.
Yeah, I guess I'm just.
Yeah, I did. My thought process was that I wanted to kill the cultists so that I didn't break my buffer. Even though, like... Oh, Charisma Blast is online. Okay. We finally hit 11 pulchritude. Beam! Wide fear.
Okay, so weird. Moonshine is an imagination card that, when you do have it online, just gains you 1 and gives a card in your hand retain.
I guess it's here to give, to offset, like, Candy Mech's drawback.
Yeah. If your imagination gets too high, though, that could become a problem. You might end up only being able to fondly regard creation.
Oh, okay. Cathedral, I'm just gonna take the money here.
I pretty much always just take the money in mods.
We have a shop upcoming. Alright. Sure.
Fondly regard crenellation.
Alright, am I taking 1,000,000 damage on one?
Yep. The Gremlin General, or whatever they're called, is always the huge pain for being significantly more random than you'd think. Because it otherwise seems to have a pattern, but then you eventually realize, wait, it doesn't follow that pattern at all, actually. I swear that I have genuinely had it like, okay, I've knocked out all of their gremlins, right? And so they're alone, and they still chose to attack afterwards. They don't... it's like 95% of the chance they rally, but then there's the 1 in 20 chance where they just attack instead. You'll know who'd be attacking you on this turn, unless the leader decided to, because that could be a thing. Should be the weak gremlin.
I mean, kill them. Yeah.
I guess you could have used key/handgun to see what it was doing.
Right, to know. Alright,
Yeah.
So, I like building up this extra Vim because it lets us use the box cars.
Yeah, you can actually use the box cars and not really feel bad about it at all.
Your stats are 0 this turn. Huh. Wild. I'm just... We got the bowl.
If you had Toxic Egg instead of
Yeah. I'm
it
feeling
is still
fine.
usually good, but you know.
Alright, we want to smith up
I think boxcars.
Yeah, boxcars.
I've been using this almost every single fight, and it gives you upgraded ones.
Yeah, at some point I want to hit the gummy, like once it's playable, but it's not there yet, so.
Yeah, you're 3 pulchritude away.
Yeah. Yeah, this one is like, I want to see what the upgraded boxcar cards are. Alright, what's in the box?
Well, that sounds like a time to grab the key.
Yeah, I'm not dying.
Who needs that shit? That shit sucks.
I don't plan on dying anytime soon.
Dying's for nerds.
Who would die? 17 block discard, 14/2/2. 0 cost on Spade Dig. Damn. Then 8 and 8. Alright, let's grab the.
Spade Dig, yeah, now that it costs 0, it's like really good now.
And then,
Tutor and then tutor again, basically. Tutor and then put something from your graveyard on top.
Yeah. Tutor and then tutor for another tutor if you have a draw card in hand. Okay. Yep.
Oh, that just gave me inspiration for a.
Oh.
I just thought about like, okay, how about a 4-cost sorcery black tutor, right? That is more or less. You can. Now it would be more like a 4-cost instant, 3 or 4-cost instant for put card either from your library or your graveyard on top of your deck.
We can take inventory. Will the diplomacy get rid of the hero bust? I like that we can play the hero bust, but we don't have to. I don't actually. We have thorns as well. Yeah, okay, 3 hits.
Tutor a card from your deck, then you may put it either on top of your library or into your graveyard. Then grab a card from your graveyard and then put that on top of your deck.
Ooh.
I do love wing boots. Wing boots make things like they make things a little goofy and let you grab a lot more power than you'd think.
Okay, this is interesting. Again, imagination has this interesting side bit where it's about losing imagination.
Yeah, imagination is ups and downs all the time.
Hey, hold on.
Obtain a random potion, gain 1 auto parry, purge.
Yeah, the auto parry is just gain a Vim.
Yeah.
So that keeps our dice working. I'm fine with a random potion. It's actually quite good. All right.
Gummy Zombie is 2 away from being on.
We have so many fires here. I think it's this one. This way it's on more often. I'm not sure how good of a card that is, but anyway. Wait, this is really powerful.
Draw 1 card and discard 1 card? Yeah.
We have a tiny deck, relatively. And, like, if I can just keep cycling Hero Bust, So let's you know.
Oh. Ah.
Okay. Okay, so we're gonna get up to enough pulchritude. Next fight. A non-exhausting, non-power buffer. Oof,
Seems pretty good.
yeah. We probably don't need Candy Mech. I want to save this for, like, when it matters, because losing the imagination is not something I want to do, like, at random.
Frequently.
You know?
Yeah.
Oh, the hell. My buffers! Lear. Okay. I can get a second gummy zombie. You can. Alright, so then we upgrade a gummy zombie. We'll be able to play one this fight. Yep, summon minions. Yeah, with the retained, it's gonna get like a lot of. Oh, you're attacking. That's unusual. Yeah, my hero bust. Okay. Okay. So now we get to start cycling the hero bust. Also, block. Yeah, now we're at the point where we only have 11 cards in deck. So I'm gonna see hero bust every turn. Yeah, this is getting a little silly. I'm pretty... Alright, hero bust again. Goodbye. Yep, cool. Remove all your block. Sure, one of my 4 buffers. With these 4 barriers. Okay, this feels wild. Oh no. No, we can't do another one of those. Huh. Huh. Okay, okay. Conjure. The die I beat down. I like Conjure here. Choose 3. I assume you can choose the same one 3 times, you know. Yeah, this is a confluence. Like, you know, I can do 18 damage, or I can apply 6 weak, or I can use it as like a... This is actually kind of neat, because it's a, on its face, it's, it's a uppercut, and I love uppercut. I don't think we want a second hero bust. I think we only want 1 hero bust in the deck. Alright. Friend. Yes, and yes, and yes. Wow, really? Come on. One. Two, 3. Take the shop because we have the card. Yeah, let's do this. I wanted to be able to use the jump to get like 5 bosses in this, because Act 3 bosses are actually pretty easy. Oh, missing name, missing name, missing name. Okay. That's a fun one. Modal cards. Wish is modal. Ooh.
Ah.
So you can only buy one of these three. What would bottled lightning get me?
Bottled lightning could get you bust, box car. Bottled lightning and box bust would be amazing if you had gambling chip.
If we had gambling chip, that'd be incredible. We just get to start with like 2 buffers and the ability to just keep moving in on them.
Yeah.
I'm honestly thinking about removing the candy mech from the deck. I don't think this card is where I want to be. I'm not certain on that. Then like 1 Pazuzu, and then obviously these 2. Yeah, I don't know what I'd probably just bottle the boxcars, or I could bottle take inventory.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
That's
That's basically bring your own turn. That's where it's basically turn ball lightning into the backpack, you know, but slightly better because it also retains.
I like that. That's pretty free to do. And then the rest of this I'm gonna save. I was looking at this is kind of interesting. Mostly because it's gain 2 artifact on the upgrade, but I think I'm gonna save up. Okay. So we're taking some jumps. Hey, buddies. These friends. This is a cool card, by the way. Yeah, I want more card draw in this deck to make the gummy worm, the gummy better. Right, shift the enemy's turn 1 ahead. That's cool on a card. I'm just gonna take the health. Oh! Hell yes.
Okay. Sounds like a plan. Oh, it's not Hexaghost.
Wow.
I feel like this is literally always Hexaghost. Seems pretty good.
Okay.
Elf eggs.
I'm in on this. Whenever you enter a rest site, gain 3 max HP.
Sounds like a plan. Duplo potion. Always good.
Play a card in your discard pile and exhaust it. Throw hat.
Multi-block. But also multi-mill. Which is the
Multi-mill. Yeah.
probably intended to be real mechanic of that.
Right.
You have so much Vim.
Yes. Because we get it from the auto parry.
Yeah.
Again, I'm just going to take the bowl here. All right.
This is actually kind of annoying. All three of these are cards you play.
Yeah, I think the Truffle Shuffle's one that can go.
You do have 29 Vim at this point. It's going to be really hard to be missing the Vim.
Right, and then, hello. Yoink. And it's the head. Thanks. Sweet.
Perfect. The head is an elite? What? Has the giant head always been an elite? I thought this was a normal enemy.
No, Giant Head's an elite.
Huh. Now that I think about it, the only two elites I can actually think of that aren't this one, if this is one, is actually the Nemesis and the Serpent, the Ophiomancer, but not Ophiomancer. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. Ew. The fun thing about this fight is going to be that, like, if we get to the point where, you know, the head does its thing, we're gonna have so much, we're gonna have, like, so many buffers it won't matter.
Mm.
7, 7, 7. The bite. Okay. Oh. We're at the chomping point, huh? Good luck. Alright, so we lose our temp. No, we didn't. We didn't even break all our temp HP there. Never mind. There we go. Oh! We can just get these cards as cards in our deck. Okay.
Oh. Huh. Okay. They're just all uncommon, so they don't show up all the time, then.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Retain. You and all enemies cannot be any buffs for 1 turn.
That sounds like it could cause some serious problems with scripting.
Does this just make the heart, like, laugh? Like, do we laugh at the heart with this?
You want to try it?
I like having more cards with retain, because that means it'll be more, health for us, as I also... Duplication and Liquid Memories are both really good. Obviously, Speed Potion sucks, but... whatever. Fine. Okay. Alright, hold on. Okay, so we get 3 health going in here. I'm gonna get this out of the way. So we get cursed here. Which is okay, because we have blue candle. Wait. This is a curse? Sure, okay.
It's just an anti...
Retain.
It's just an anti-retain card.
Okay, here's one. Yeah, I mean, I guess it kills my retain cards, but one of my retain cards I want dead, so... we're not playing this. Alright, buffs are banned. Oh. Cool. Cool, cool. cool. Buffs are banned, everybody. That's beautiful. I don't care about that. Alright, hero bust down. Funny, the mod effects combine other mods don't got opponents, mod effects combined with core. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, I just don't want Candy Mech in our deck. It seems like a dead card. Weird. Yeah, sure, here's some debuffs or whatever. Yep, thanks, Buffer. And there's Bust. We have not seen if Candy Mech eats your temp. I don't think it... The wording doesn't make me hopeful that it does. Okay. The only thing we're missing in this deck is like stat gains. Like actual stats, not these stats on the side. Alright, here we go. Finally get through you. Alright, so now we're gonna do a couple elite fights in a row. Yep. Sure. Wait, those count as purging cards? Wow. Alright. So we retain the hand. There's a new friend. That seems easy enough. Okay, still making more knives. Good. Okay. Yeah, alright, here's the big hit, but we got all the temp HP in the world, so that's not a problem. Okay. Pretty clean. That's a relic I'm happy to see. Alright, then we're gonna jump over to the other elite using the last charge. Alright, so all three. All right. Okay, thanks, Buffer. Why weak? Okay. We're just gonna hide behind Buffer for a little while. I wonder if I can get the treaty to stop a turn of of going invisible. I'm gonna try that. Oh, I won't have to. We've got enough damage in the hand to just kill here. The retain return. Ooh, oh dear. This one's actually dangerous with unknown. Chop chop. Yep, okay. All my Okay. You can't gain strength. Okay, so we just get poked a little bit. We've avoided the biggest problem, which is the possibility of I guess we haven't avoided it, but like we're trying to avoid the possibility of parasite here. Okay. Club, fortify, gain temperament, generation, top deck card. Okay. What are upgrades that matter at this point? Not many.
Gummy Zombie would cost 1.
Yeah. Thing is, I haven't even run, like, we have 5 energy. Like, I haven't run into a turn where that's been a problem.
So instead, you'd prefer to increase the power of something instead?
Yeah, just get some more damage on the board. And it looks like this exhaust, this purges. These are cards I don't want in the deck, so it's probably our... And this only gains +1 vuln. So I think it's the Boozy, which is useful here. Like... This is a fight where that'll do something.
Yep. I don't believe reviving would count as a buff.
No. We can prevent the strength gain. Okay. I can't. This actually won't work. Because I play Treaty and then try to play Gummy Zombie, I won't gain the buff. Yeah. Okay. It did take the temp imagination. Okay, that actually makes the card a lot better. Oh, yikes. Okay, we can get rid of one of the strength. Okay. The fact that it takes temp imagination makes it way better. I did not realize that's how the card functioned. Hero bust to the discard. Okay. I think we can get the knockout this turn. Yeah. Okay. Phase 2. And this is, I think, 42 incoming. Okay, there's the hero bust. Ha! Sweet, didn't pop buffer. Okay, I feel like we're pretty safe now. Still feel like this deck is missing like stat gains, you know?
Yeah, it doesn't.
We don't
It
scale.
doesn't get strength. You don't have. You don't even have a flexterity in here. What kind of mod is this? You know?
All right. Yeah, we have a lot of cool moves, we just don't deal damage. Okay, we're getting there. Thank goodness our defensive options are all, like, varied and real. This is... Ah, taking forever to end is something very thematic for a problem sleuth mod. Okay. Ah.
That's very true. So the final boss of Problem Sleuth, as it were, because it was you know, how it was written and all that, it basically was written like it was an adventure game, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there was a final boss, and do you know how long the final boss took? Over half the
Quarter?
runtime of Problem Smooth.
Oh my god, I would say a quarter. So we're
Oh, right.
we're almost in like Washizu. Like
I mean, Problem Sleuth only took a year because it
True.
was
We're not
just like
20.
there was an update every day, basically.
Right. But if we stretched it over. Anyway, place your bets, everybody. Please,
I feel
everybody.
like a
place
lot of
your
folks
bets.
are in the right zone, basically, right now.
Yeah. I think everybody's got a pretty good idea where this is. Or they're all gonna get like smoked and this is actually 1026 or something like that.
I did not see how many perfects you got on boss fights. I only saw one.
Okay, somebody took the $1. That's always good. Somebody wants to be on that one. Alright. But yeah. I guess these aren't our ending stats. Knowing that you lose temp imagination first is not how I expected that to work, just from like math, but it is like good to know. Anyway.
Mm-hmm. Sepulchritude. Makes sense.
Yes. 970.
976. All right, I did underestimate a little bit.
I see a 950. No, that's 850. Who's got?
There is a 950 in there. Last I checked. Yeah, Bearminator 84.
Bearminator has 950.
I did think. I did mentally subtract like a 50 because I was pretty sure you didn't perfect one of the boss fights that I thought you might not have. So it was very close to going for 975 instead of 925, but I still didn't get it.
But yeah,
so.
Congratulations, Bearminator. Nalathi was close, but over. So that's how it'd be. And Melba, thank you for gifting us a sub to Lucy. All right, let's as we do. Yeah, we got our 3. We need to see how this class does against the heart. I feel like it should be pretty good. I don't know. That's just me, though.
Use the no one can gain buffs thing on the turn in which it gains another bit of beat of heart.
Yeah.
Beat of death. I mean, you may as well. Do basically just the other Uzi, maybe, or
Yeah, maybe key handgun.
yeah, that's not a bad idea. You know when the heart attacks, though. The heart's like very deterministic on that. You just don't know which heart attack it's doing.
But I'm not gonna feel bad about block. The fact that it'll stop like heartbeat from breaking my buffers.
That's true.
Chemex. I feel like we're removing. Actually, I'm probably taking this strength potion. That's for certain.
Hold on. Ogle, shift the enemy's intent ahead 1 turn.
So I've been avoiding this card because I thought it was useless against anybody but the heart. In here, that's deadly though against the heart, right? Like pushing.
Oh yeah, it will kill the shit out of you.
Yeah, that's a way to die. I'm gonna remove the curse. I just don't want to draw this.
Fair. Nib's not bad. Letter opener is all right. Strength potion is a really good idea for the heart. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't see anything that's super big here.
If because you just got the nib, Panken could theoretically do 40 damage.
Yeah.
And you do actually have plenty of energy, right? So maybe hand cannon's actually not a bad idea.
Just as a better attack, a 20
Yeah.
damage.
You have a lot of vuln as well. You apply a lot of vulnerable.
Yeah, it's probably 30. Okay. And retaining our hand isn't bad. I'm gonna go that. I'm gonna take.
Specker, the buff phase is a relaxing phase on the heart. That's a chance for you to get damage in.
I already have a way to skip buff phase.
That too, yeah.
So, like, that's not a problem for me.
Oh.
Swift potion, and I'll take parry.
Ah.
And if you've never seen the heart ever go to its enrage phase, basically, it's pretty funny. It's actually really hard to get to that though, because
Yeah.
It's really hard to both survive that long and not kill it at that point.
Okay, we want to go. We currently have Akabeko. That's what I've been using for a lot of stuff here is Akabeko. I think I'm just going hard in on trying to kill you. Vuln, damage. And then charisma, hand cannon, truffle, leer, treaty. So there's the... Okay. So hopefully we can kill you. And we got -1 strength on each of them. Boxcars. Okay. That's pretty good. Wow, that actually was 30-some damage, huh? Anyway, nice block you got there. Okay. Alright, last chance for Ogle. Alright, Hart.
Last chance for Ogle that you then immediately press, I don't want this, actually. If we're moving on.
Absolutely not. I don't want it. We're losing our buffer.
And the first thing that the heart does is
a bunch of debuffs.
yeah, a bunch of debuffs and also putting a bunch of shade into your deck.
Yeah.
You are losing your buffer no matter what first.
Yep. Holy shit.
Ritual potion, huh? That's pretty good.
My life is saved. Okay, we're on Pendib now. So this has put a bunch of garbage in the deck. Well, luckily for us, we do take a little less odd mushroom having our back. Okay. So this turn is either a million small hits or, like... Actually, let's go... I think I'm going for Heart Stab in this one. Okay. The big hit.
So this one would be
Tiny hits.
it's only
a
2
bunch.
times 12? Yeah, so
God, our deck... I'm really scared of this. That's just...
oh yeah, you have a chance of just drawing 5 of those.
Yeah, I don't like that. I need some 10th imagination to be able to play this card now. Okay. Oh, minus the strength. That actually should be the... Cool. Okay. So now we want to play Treaty at the end of this turn. Alright, so no buffs. Oh, nice turn, jerk.
Just turn them off.
Okay, so we want to go... Uzi, Vuln, weak, damage, take inventory, and then... Cool, we buff for the big one. So that means that we're on a bunch of tiny ones now. Oh, okay. This is block. That spent the nib? Oh. That was not the outcome I expected from that movement. Okay. I love that this is one of the biggest damage turns we have. Alright, so I need to draw my no buffs. Here we are. And then no buffs again.
Buffs banned.
We didn't gain a strength on our turn, but anyway.
It doesn't get strength either, and it also didn't increase its beat of death, so who cares?
All right. God. I cannot believe how powerful no buffs. Like,
When it's, on something like the heart, no buffs is pretty good.
because that would have been... Was that Heartbeat 2 or was that more Strength? Because I know it's like...
That was Heartbeat 2, I think. I believe it's...
It's Strength to 2 is the first one.
Yeah.
Clear debuffs. Then it's Heartbeat to 2. Then it's Strength to 5 or 6. Then it's strength to 1,000,000 and you're dead after the like.
I believe the last one is strength to 25.
Yeah, there becomes a point where like even if you have infinite armor, you'll start faltering because the 12x will actually break because you only get 999. So you start faltering there. Do we have art? Oh, it even comes in a different order. All right. That was Problem Sleuth. This...
It's a neat class.
Yeah, I really like, the way that all three of these stats seem to be balanced. Where, like, we have the imagination is, like, gain temp imagination, then eat it for, like, effects. Vim feels like you have these like effects that give you a bunch of Vim, and then like you probably want to use those with like the 4 suit cards. If you can get some of those that just eat the Vim down. But yeah, like I like. It's interesting because one of the things that this actually does for the Spire is it adds a mana system. Almost. Like, think like, because, we had that, the upgrade, the power we had that gave temp HP. We couldn't use that till halfway through Act 2. Our deck needed a little bit more card draw to make it better, but it was still, like, free health is free health. Like, it's
still one.
Right. But, like, you couldn't play it until, like, you got pretty far in. It's kind of like, the shop that you get in Gensokyo that gives you, like, shovel. You know?
Yeah. The ones that's like, yo, you play this card 3 times, get yourself a relic, that kind of thing.
Yeah. So
it's a mod that leans in more to the structure of, well, Slay the Spire being a multi-acted thing.
Right. And, like, the early game is easy enough that, like, just having strikes, defense, and a couple upgraded, a couple slightly better cards, you can still get through to the point where you have your cards real that you're picking. Yeah, it makes you value different things in the early fights. I also, like, I think, like, as I said earlier, I like the clean text on everything.
Yeah, that too. This was not a mod that had Shadowverse text on it.
Right. Sleuth.
The Sleuth. Very simple lines of text overall, like on everything.
We still had a pretty wide amount of stuff. Lizard Sudoku. We have even here. There's still a pretty wide amount of things we didn't even see, even in common. So
undeescalate.
Leverage height. Weird puzzle shit. But yeah, so this was fun. I enjoyed it, especially like there's some neat, unique mechanics in here. Like I think Conjure's a really cool one. Goes up to choose 3. It becomes it's literally a confluence, you know. The box cars were really fun for being choices. Knowing how imagination works makes this card a lot more interesting as well, like with temp imagination being a thing. I don't know, feels like you just have a reasonably wide direction of like nothing. Obviously us cycling buffers all the time felt ridiculous, but overall it feels like we're just kind of playing with like real cards. We didn't have a way to get like super strength or anything like that. Luckily, we got that ritual potion. I think that's probably worth like 150 damage. But anyway, that is going to be it for tonight. Hope you enjoyed Problem Sleuth. I really did. I wasn't certain what to expect, if it was going to be like a joke of a class or what, but seeing that it was like a well-formatted, fun, like, you know, pretty well thought out thing, always nice to see. So, thank you, Doc, for joining in. Glad you were able to make it and come on in.
No problem.
Thanks to everybody who was around, and, you know, happy to have you all here. If you want to follow, you can see more of what we got going on. If you want to sub, that's great. Support the channel. Upcoming streams. We've got Mega Man Battle Network 1 is finishing on Sunday. We'll be starting at 2 Central. All we really have left is the end of the game and some post-game. The post-game is quite short for 1. So we'll see how much of that we get to show off. But there's only 1 left on that. So and then we'll be moving on to greener pastures, games that are a little bit more refined with Mega Man Battle Network 2. So, anyway, thank you all for joining. Have a good night, everybody.